Hey Cancers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. This is your March 2024. Look for love and career and finance. I'm going to do 2 separate readings in one for my Cancer placements. Cross watchers, of course, are welcome. Feel free to switch that energy around as needed or put yourself in wherever you fit, is what that also means. If you're already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. Just growing away over here. Growing away, changing my name, changing my setup, changing my pricing. Your girl is growing. Yeah, I've got a bunch of stuff in the works. Cancer. That's actually a Scorpio card. All right, here we go. So if you are already a YouTube subscriber, welcome back. Thank you all for your continued love and support. If you're brand new here, welcome to my channel. We'll continue on from here. I am your conscious soul reader. My name is Cody. If you're here from any one of my other platforms, welcome over. Thank you all for your curiosity. And if you head over to my other platforms from here, you will find that link tree in the description box of this video, as well as on my homepage in the About Me section. There is a link tree to my conscious soul reader links. You will see my website there so that you can book a reading with me. My email is on my website if you have any questions for me regarding any of my readings, and you will find all of my other platforms there as well. Feel free to go check me out. I'm doing live stream readings on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook. So be sure and catch me over there for a live video streaming. This is a chance to get a extremely discounted reading from me live. If you go over there, you can do a paid mini reading, a paid full reading, or 2 questions answered. Pretty cool stuff. All right. Without further ado, let's get started, shall we? So this is going to be for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Cross watchers are welcome. Switch that energy around as needed. Please don't try to force every single thing to fit. Check your other placements to see if other readings might align to what you are also going through. Take what resonates and leave the rest for those it needs to find. 5 of Wands. What is going on with this 5 of Wands? Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Let's see if those want to come back out. All right. Here we go. What's my collective need to know in love for March 2024? We got that star card, Aquarius energy, healing, 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, lots of lessons learned, some forgiveness required because of an apology coming through. Looks good. Major healing used. All right. Overall energy is the Devil card. Bottom of the deck, we've got the King of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. All right. Some very fast energy here with the Knight of Swords to the 8 of Wands. We've got the Page of Swords, Ace of Pentacles, Page of Wands, 7 of Wands, Knight of Wands, Death card, Knight of Cups. Okie dokie. All right. Somebody here has been up to no good. I'm just going to put that out here with the overall energy being the Devil card, Capricorn coming out. We've got Taurus, Capricorn, and Star is Aquarius initially coming out. These are just energies coming out. Again, if it doesn't resonate, please don't try and force it into your world. And sorry, my Virgo placements were OCDing out on my, okay, it looks good. I'm nice and level. It's crooked on my side, but it looks level on the screen. Healing. So many burdens and responsibilities being carried around by somebody carrying around a lot of weight. Something here has been going on for quite some time with the King of Pentacles. For what you don't see at the bottom of the deck is that King of Pentacles energy. What you've learned here and what you're needing to seriously calm down about is some major toxic behavior. This is some very messed up energy here with that Devil card. This is obsessive behavior. This is cheating. This is addictions. This is mental and verbal abuse. And addictions can range anywhere from, shopping, gambling, drinking, alcohol, of course, all of the normals. If somebody has, addictions to, what do they call it online that you're allowed to say? You got a little sex addiction and you're, spending too much time putting third party energies interfering into your serious connection here, like a really serious committed connection. If you're not married to this person, you both have spoken of marriage, you both have basically presented yourselves in a very solid connection with the Hierophant coming out. The Hierophant talks about marriage, but it talks about social conformity. So in the eyes of society, how I see the Hierophant is like conforming to societal conditions of what a relationship should look like, right? But somebody here has been doing anything but acting like they have been in a committed relationship, and some major healing needs to be worked on immediately. It's a lot of work coming in. I just can't help but think of that with the King of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles. We've got 2 8s out here, which are about action. And with the Knight of Swords out here, I think somebody is trying to maybe hurry up and get on with the healing so that they can get back to the connection as the way it were. It's almost as if somebody feels as if you should offer some major forgiveness here for some serious grievances. And they think this little apology and this little admission of guilt is going to cut it, right? And I think collective Cancer or cross watchers, however this fits, when you really stop to sit and think about things, right? Because the King of Pentacles is really, you're going to pull back, obviously. You're going to pull back and you're going to think about things, because the Ten of Wands is you being overburdened by now having to figure out what to do. Where do we go from here with this movement, right? This is just kind of like this burden now on your shoulders about now what do you do? Where do you go from here? Sure, there's an apology. Major forgiveness is required. Extreme mercy for you to even sit and think about this. For you to even contemplate, where do we go from here? Most Cancers that I know are not very tolerant of cheating or third-party energies. Not very tolerant at all. But addictions, maybe even, some abusive behavior, if you could reason it away, like I know a lot of people may have done, and this hope and wish fulfillment for this relationship to really kind of reach that pinnacle of finally being able to let go of these toxic behaviors, right? Of you hoping that somebody will see the error of their ways, that they've just gone through some tough times with the Ten of Wands out here. Maybe they've, been overburdened, they've been overworked. And once they're finally able to settle into this new groove, this new routine, they're sitting back and thinking about how nasty they were, some horrific things they may have said to you, venting at you. And you're sitting there with the sting of this, and you're sitting there thinking, you think this little apology is going to erase my memory? You wish it would. There's a strong pull for you to want to heal from this, whatever this is. You want to heal from this no matter what. I think that with the Knight of Swords, which is the fastest moving horse in the deck, after you sit and think about things and you start to really kind of really learn through some discovery, with the Six of Swords, over you just kind of calming down, when you start to calm down and really start to piece things together, when you start to have this understanding about what's going on, you start to really, your mind starts to then go. You start to go back over the details. You start to go back over, has this person been traveling? Any unnecessary amounts? Is this when this has, kind of peaked? You're thinking to yourself, are they trying to hurry up and rush through this so that they can get back into my good graces and pull the wool over my eyes and do this again? Are they rushing this a little bit? For some of you may feel a little bit disrespected at how quickly they want you to get over this. Some people will do that. Some people will say, hey, I gave you an apology. You can take it or not. And they put this ultimatum on you and put pressure on you to accept it. It's kind of this Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands energy I'm kind of getting after the the Eight of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. I had an ex that would do this. If he would burn and scorn me and I needed some time to cool off, he got pretty impatient. He got pretty impatient and he did not want me to take very long at all. I didn't want to process. I didn't deserve to hold my tongue. And so when he would rush me, right, when he would rush me out of that and he would hurry up and press me, aren't you over this yet? Can we move on from this? Are you still mad? Are you still mad about that? That's that Knight of Swords, Eight of Wands. You haven't moved on from this yet. And you may feel a little bit rushed. Okay. With the Six of Swords out here, you're just starting to settle in to be able to calm and think about things. Your person, Cancer, may not want you to sit and think about things too long. If you sit and think about things too long, maybe you might sit and start and do some investigating. If you have the opportunity to really sit and really start looking around and start asking some questions. We've got the Seven of Wands to the Knight of Wands. I mean, somebody here might be defending the fact or trying to hide the fact that they have, more skeletons in the closet than they care to expose at the moment. Your person might be scared that if you take enough time with this, so they're trying to rush you, right? I feel like they're trying to rush you through this. We've got two very fast moving horses coming after the King of Pentacles and the Eight of Pentacles. I've got the Death card with the Knight of Cups, right? So your person could be saying, I want to move past this. I've changed. I want to change with you. I want to become a better person. And they're saying all the right things with the Knight of Cups, partnering with that. And they're saying everything right that you want to hear, that anyone would want to hear. And so now you're stuck. You're stressing. You're worried. Nine of Swords to the Seven of Swords. You're worried. Are they going to pull this again? Are they just saying this? Are they rushing me so they can hurry up and get back to the way things were? You don't want pressure about this. The way you see things is that you kind of deserve the right to sit and process things. You deserve all the time you need. You deserve total transparency. In order for your connection to be successful, you don't want to be rushed through this. You don't want to have to conform anymore, right? It's your time. And so you're slamming up the boundaries here with the Queen of Swords. You're slamming the boundaries up and you're saying, look, I'm taking my time with this. I'm going to have a really thorough thought process about this, and whatever I want to do during this process is up to me. If you want to continue with me, the Queen of Swords says, and especially with the Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords are both very no nonsense energies. They're going to take their time and they're going to be very, very clear and very transparent. This is no nonsense. This is emotionless. This is not rushed. This is not done through the guise of emotional or, sexual manipulation in any sorts or any ways. This is somebody saying, I'm taking my time. I deserve it. I want to really think about things. You may want to have some conversations with some people. You want to do your research. You really want to make sure that whatever you're investing of yourself into here is not going to generate more reasons to have to go through this again and kick yourself for not standing up for what you believe in more firmly in the beginning, right? You may have gone through this cycle again where somebody is very adapt in getting their way, of being able to, have this opportunity to hurry up and get back to their old ways, because they, an addicts lie. That's just the way it is. That's their nature. It's the short and the long of it. And until there is a genuine effort to want to truly change and really dig in and do that hard work, because it's hard work to change. Not everybody does this, right? And I think that if you do a little bit more digging, you might realize something here. And there may be a reason why your person is rushing you through this. We've got the King of Cups, Two of Wands, Two of Cups, Three of Wands, right? You may discover here that somebody is taking a lot of opportunities to, check for other connections, to have any opportunity possible to see what comes in by presenting themselves in a different manner than they actually are, just for the sake of, having this need for connection, could be very codependent energy. Goodness. So, let me see an outcome. What's the advice on this, Spirit? What's the advice for Cancer? If that was the Queen of Wands, the Ace of Wands, and the Three of Cups, which is also not good. We're going to do 3 for the advice and 3 for the outcome. Can I get... Oh. Knight of Swords, Ace of Wands again. Somebody's rushing you so that they can go wave that wand. There's the Queen of Wands. That's what I thought. Here's the Grass is Greener card. 4 of Pentacles and 7 of Swords had been picked up reversed. Can we get 3 for the outcome and 3 for advice? What's the outcome for Cancer? Seven of Swords. Strength. It's going to take a lot of strength for you to not stress about this connection, especially if somebody's rushing you through this. You're going to think in the back of your mind that something is always going on. And it's going to take you feeling way more confident in this connection for you to release any of this stress or anxiety about this deception, or somebody who has done this and gotten away with it, for you to feel any kind of security in this. You know what I mean? I've got the Wheel of Fortune, Page of Pentacles, and the 10 of Wands. It's going to be a major burden for you to see if this new plan he's offering, or she is offering, with this Page of Pentacles, whoever you're dealing with, if they're going to be able to take responsibility and to be able to do that hard work to change, right? The Wheel of Fortune, it's 50-50. You can spin that wheel. Where will it land? Depends on the person. It always depends on the person. What's the advice? What's the advice? Can I get 3 for the advice? Okay, 2 of Wands reversed and the Ace of Wands. If anyone's rushing you into making any quick decisions, you quickly turn away from that and start in a different direction without hesitation here with that 2 of Wands, without hesitation. This is a very clear, like, if anyone rushes you through any sort of healing, you rush yourself immediately away from that. High Priestess to single energy. Doesn't matter who feels pushed aside and how much they try to manipulate you. That is a recipe for being done, for being over in my book. If somebody's trying to rush you through your healing and hurry you up and tell you, hurry, let's get on with this, let's go, let's go. Are you still mad? You know, like you aren't over this yet. Do not tolerate that. Do not tolerate that. You have the right to process however you feel you need to. Get whatever information you feel you need to. I know somebody online who said in a live stream that she is with her husband now of 15, 16 years. It's a long time. They're now together. But he had an indiscretion early on in their relationship. They had a very tumultuous connection, and she cut him off. And she said, I'm done. I can't do this. He came back, professed his love for her. He missed her deeply. He committed to change and offered complete and total transparency to her for 2 years. She didn't just hand it over. It's not just a welcome back in and you and I are, now a couple again. I trust you wholeheartedly. It was 2 years, 2 years of her having the right to feel insecure, ask questions, send me your location, tell me where you're going to be. You're not going to be out all night anymore. This is not the case anymore at all. I'm going to hear from you multiple times during the day. If I want to see your phone, you're going to hand over your phone. You know what I mean? This is that energy. Yeah. 9 of Wands just flew out of here. If you go forward with this is that wounded warrior, right? This is that resiliency. This card is, I wish you would. I wish you would. If you take advantage, 8 of Swords, if you take advantage of my kindness and my generosity of bringing you in, this individual will take that stick and give you a little memory check and hurriedly run into isolation away from all that gobbledygook. Okay? Woo, that was heavy. Yikes. Bikes. That was heavy. Okay, that was the love reading. My head's like, boom, boom. You know what I want to do? Yum, 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 yum. Positive vibes. Just a second for that career and finance. Career and finance. Let's burn some Palo Santo. That was heavy. That was heavy, man. Yeah. All right. Let's grab some Oracle real quick. I feel like I kind of want to get some hidden truth. What is this person really going to do if they're returning? How are they really going to be upon return? If Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus lets this person back into their lives, what is it that they're really doing? What have they really got going on? What's going on in that head and heart of theirs? What's going on in that head and heart of theirs? The person that Cancer is dealing with, please. What's going on in that head and heart of theirs? We've got confusion and distance. We've got third party influences showing up at the bottom of the deck. I think that this is really producing way more confusion than clarity with you. Let's see what that separation is all about. What else? We've got conflicted about only you. We've got avoiding. this conflicted is somebody having, many choices and a lot of inconsistency. Somebody may tell you that it's only you, but I think that they're blocking their true admission of what's going on here. We've got sidetracked. Okay. Your person gets distracted a lot. They go through a lot of changes. We've got second chance coming out. Obviously they're coming back asking you for a second chance. They want to make amends. They want your forgiveness. With the Hierophant and the Page of Cups, that is, please forgive me with this, opportunity and plan to want to move forward with you with that second chance coming out. I feel like your person is really conflicted about a lot of distractions that come in, and they get easily sidetracked. This is somebody, squirrel, they just, every single time, this is somebody who, try as they might, I think that they're avoiding the fact that this isn't a real issue. And they may be telling you that it's only you and they want a second chance. And this is them thinking that this is all the right things to say that's going to get you to close the gap and reduce the space between the both of you. But I'm thinking through this space and separation, if you are both not speaking to one another, or if you have not been in contact with this person for a while, or if you have taken this time and your person is being antsy and pushy, right? They're confusing you by leaning on you extra hard and promising you, oh, I'm attached to only you. And you're faced to have to make this major decision based on somebody else's inconsistencies. We've got running. So with distance and running out here, your person may come in and get caught, and then instead of facing or being accountable, they will blow up and run out the door and not face anything. They will not have conversations with you. They will completely avoid being able to even carry on a fluid, coherent conversation with you. They may throw a lot of confusion at you. But then they will pull away. Shows here, they'll ghost you. They'll just pull completely away. Spirit here has you really, really curious, right? About why your person gets so tempted, or, you're either feeling this major connection. They're telling you that they have this major connection with you, and you should trust the signs and synchronicities. We're spiritually guided to be with one another. But you're saying, these are mixed singles you're sending to me, buddy. These are mixed singles, and you're causing me to block my emotions, right? If you're telling your divine feminine this, if you're telling your divine masculine this, you're blocking my emotions by sending me mixed singles. I'm showing here with curiosity and divine and the feminine energy that you're just, if you're the divine feminine and you're curious about what your divine masculine has been up to, I think this is where that Page of Swords and Page of Wands comes in. You're going to start having conversations. You're going to start doing some digging online. You may even, possibly think about one of those, what are they called? The testers that go out, security tests, a stability test with a relationship. I forget what they're called. It's a really good looking woman that will go and try to flirt with your person so that they can catch the evidence and send it back to you. They're paid actors out there that will do that. Others of them are scammers that try to get money out of them. So Spirit is telling you, there's a lot of signs and reminders all around you that are kind of popping up. There's some signs and synchronicities that you may have missed before because of you feeling like your emotions were so blocked. We've got avoiding, blocking emotions, blocking, right? Escaping, pushing away because you love this person and you're trying to believe their words. Yeah, we've got elusive and time. Lots of dishonesty, lots of trickery. And I feel like these are cycles that continue over and over and over. And for somebody to commit to change, some repetitive behavior takes a lot of discipline and a lot of commitment to change. And it does not happen because you tell them to. Because if you tell somebody, I need this to change, I need that to change, this person may go and change these things for X amount of time. But then once they're in and that gets old and tired, guaranteed, if they're not changing for themselves and they're only changing for you, it is a matter of time before they get bored or tired or over it, or if you both have a tiff or a blow up, and they will run straight back to that old behavior again. It happens every single time. Every single time. You'll be sitting in euphoria, you're just going along, everything is great for just a little while, your person is finally listening to you, they're, showing you all of this change, and they're really working hard, but it's just dishonesty because it's not done from their own heart space. This is not their own want to do this. This is not something that is shown to you and proven over time. Your person is trying to rush you through this, right? And you're going to go through this again, deja vu, exhausting cycles over and over and over again. Here comes an apology. You're sitting back in solitary because your person is shallow, and there's a lot of pride keeping you both apprehensive. Round and round we go. Right? Round and round we go. You need to have somebody really prove and show to you over time so that they do not allow for their inconsistencies to creep back in, to come back to surface, right? It's got to be their idea. I'm just telling you that right now. If you demand that somebody, change this behavior, I don't like this, it's either me or that, and they do, you for a little while, it's only a matter of time before it goes straight back to what it was. Trust and believe. I have seen it many times. With my relationships, outside of my relationships, I've seen it so many times. So, FYI. All right, collective. Let's move on to career and finance, shall we? Okay, 32. Pretty good. Career and finance. What are we going to use? The shitty tarot's kind of calling to me. A rags to riches story with the Schitt's Creek, if you're familiar with it. This is the unofficial Shitty Tarot, SCHITTY. Such a cute show. It was on Pop Network. They have so many unsung hero little shows. All right. Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's coming up for March 2024 for career finance? What does Cancer need to know for career and finance for March 2024, Spirit Guides? Thank you so much. One more. Okay. Nine of Wands. Ace of Cups. Six of Cups. Strength card. Overall energy is the Empress. We've got Leo energy out here. Bottom of the deck, which you don't see, Eight of Swords. Justice, Six of Pentacles, the Lovers, Seven of Swords. Okay. Judgment, Eight of Pentacles, Opportunity. All right. So I'm already getting this. That you're getting a little bit more defensive. I apologize. No. So rude. Terriers are terribly rude. Shh. So you're getting defensive about something that you're been working really, really hard on with this Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands is you being very persistent, very resilient. You put in a lot of effort into something that has taken a lot of strength, a lot of creativity, possibly a lot of isolation. This could be you working on something yourself, nurturing, pouring your heart and soul into something here. there was an emotional investment since the beginning with this about you taking everything in your power and pouring it into this. You've poured so much into this that you might be needing to watch this Eight of Swords energy. The Eight of Swords energy is you overthinking it. Okay, you second guessing yourself, second guessing your moves, which might be why you're still in this Nine of Wands energy. This Nine of Wands energy versus a Six of Wands energy is more about trying something and it not working, and then going back with what you've learned and trying again, and then that not working, right? This is you, I'm thinking, doing a more trial and error run at a creative project that you've been seriously committed to, and versus going out and seeking information from people. You know, you may be on a budget and you're just trying to learn from free education about what you need to do to get this project off the ground. Maybe you're an entrepreneur. Maybe you're trying to figure out how to start saving up for school for some of you, because we've got the Eight of Pentacles way down here, an opportunity. For others of you, this could be you trying to figure out how to get a higher position in a company you're already at. Okay. And so you've been nurturing, you've been very kind, you've been very focused on what you need to do to grow and develop, to adhere to the position that you have accepted with the Empress card. That's the overall energy. Pouring your heart and soul, everything you got, into this investment of self. And I feel like no matter what you've been through to get to where you are, you feel very brave and courageous, because you could have been just, you know, every step of the way. Look at these Eight Swords, and this is you at that Nine Wands, right? You're sitting here, you go in and you'll take a hit. You'll take a hit to your finances. You'll take a hit to your pride about something that you put out and it didn't land well. Or, you know, you invested in something heavily and it didn't pan out. So now you're out all this money, or credit card debt for some of you, right? And every single time something happened, you sat back and you're like, dang, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. And that maybe didn't work. And then so you think and you think and you think. And the cause and effect of this is that you keep on trying and you keep on investing. This is you getting more and more balanced with every single hit you take. Every single time you get punched, every single time you get hit with something, some sort of truth, some sort of realization, some sort of stressful situation, some sort of reason for you to second guess yourself and overthink every single move you're making, you still get back up. You still get back up. You take what you've learned, you build up your wall a little bit more, and you go back in for more with the Nine of Wands. And this really kind of actually works out for you. It's almost like you being brave and confident and just knowing and trusting and believing in yourself. This Strength card is really believing in yourself. Okay. What kind of person would go stick their hands in the lion's mouth except for the Empress? The Empress is the only one who would go and attempt to tame that lion. That's the only person in the whole deck brave enough, wild enough, confident enough, right? That confidence to be able to tame this beast with gentle persistence, with complete and total nurturing and compassion. That's the key. That's the key. This is something you may have picked up along the way with the Six of Cups. For others of you, you could be a mother, right? So this is you, doing this for your kids. And that's kind of your driving force for some of you. For some of you, you're just like, I'm a single mom. I'm out here doing it by myself. I have got to invest and keep going no matter what. I don't have a choice, right? The Strength card is kind of, I really don't have a choice. There's no way out of this. I don't know if you've seen the show, but the Strength card, she's up here. She gets pressured into this position and she gets up there and nails it. She kills it. I was in tears. Yes, Stevie, yes. And her character's named after Stevie Nicks. Anyway, so what people don't see, okay, and what you don't see, this is what you don't see at the bottom of the deck is Eight of Swords, right? You're standing up and you're strong and you're brave, you're resilient, you're persistent, resilient, Everybody messes those up. I've noticed that in tarot world. Your resilience, your persistence, and you keep on going back for more. You keep on going back for more. And at the 9th time, I feel like you're finally like, yes, this is it. This is the time. This is what is finally sticking. And you're starting to see everything start to pan out. The cause and effect of you continually taking what you've learned and investing what you now know with that 6 of Pentacles, you're, wow, this is major decisions becoming quite clear to you, right? Of you being able to seize any opportunities at all by really being able to finally strategize through a learned process of raising your standards, understanding things, learning things with great tenacity, great courage, right? Great persistence, great bravery, still pressing on, pressing on, pressing on. This has been your strategy all along. Just keep swimming. Just keep going. I've got 6, 7, 8, 9. 6, 7s, 8s, 9s, and then judgment. Bam. Major awakening, major decisions happening here. This has been a fantastic decision for you. You're upset it didn't go sooner. You're upset it didn't go faster. You could be upset that you've lost some money, deep down at the core, but it's important to not focus on that. It's important to take advantage of your little celebrations, your little victories along the way, what you've learned, the connections that you've built, the experience that you've gained, the stories that you can tell when you're sitting up so high, those people that rush into their success right away. That's it. That's all that you got. That's your story. I got success quick. Yay. There's some stories here about people who fought and struggled and learned and grew and figured it out on their own and, and really, did it the organic way. And there's some really cool, funny stories in that. There's some great stories in that about growth and development. So hold fast to the fact that no matter how fast you moved with the 8 of Wands, the 5 of Cups, don't be in regret over that. It's not about comparing yourself to anyone else ever. You have to remove yourself from anything else like that. Your journey is your own. You cannot compare yourself to anyone else ever, ever, ever. We've got 3, 3, 4, 4. Yeah, you are manifesting some really good things now with the Page of Pentacles. This is you finally making these new plans that are manifesting that abundance that you're finally starting to see happen for you here with that Page of Pentacles. Queen of Wands is you finally starting to attract in what you've been building all along. You're attracting in what you've been manifesting, what you've been building, what you've been growing, and it's starting to come in, and you can see it quite confidently here, moving from the Strength to the Queen of Wands quite confidently. These are both from the same show, from the same episode too. Sidebar. Okay. This is good. This is good. Persistence, resiliency, sticking it out. Don't focus on anything else other than the experience, what you've learned, and be grateful and celebrate. Celebrate in that. Celebrate in that, in the fact that you taught yourself, you know what I mean? That you're self-taught, that you figured it out along the way, that you didn't need a whole lot of help, that you didn't need people to be in your ear and constantly, supporting you and pushing you along the way. For some of you, for others of you, that you took the correct advice, that you reached out to the correct people finally after reaching out to the wrong people for so long. You finally figured it out. For others of you, that you were, finally divinely guided to the exact right information, and to celebrate in how wonderful and divine spirit is, and that it guides you at the exact right moment, especially when you ask for it. Spirit guides and guardians, please show me the exact right messages that I need to receive. I'll go and turn the radio on and I'll say, okay, the next 3 songs, give me a message. Or I'll turn on, the television and put one of my favorite TV shows on that's safe and comfortable, because I don't watch TV, but I'll watch old shows that I know verbatim and they're safe and wholesome. Like, they're goofy. King of the Hill, Modern Family, what else do I watch? Schitt's Creek, obviously. I'll watch this one a lot. But if there's commercials, I'll be like, give me a message in that. I did that with songs the other day. It was funny. I was asking a question, and Angry Johnny came on by Poe. Like, well, that's a definitive answer. Message received, right? Put the shuffle on your favorite playlist and say, all right, Divine, give me a message in the next 3 or 5 songs, whatever you want to do. It can work like that. You can meditate and ask Divine to send you messages and downloads during meditation. You can ask for that request to be delivered to you in a dream if you are a proficient dreamer. If you're capable of remembering dreams, you can ask for that guidance and clarity there as well. So all kinds of ways to get that spiritual enlightenment. All you got to do is ask. If you are interested in a personal reading, all you got to do is ask. Head to my webpage. That link tree is in the description box of this bio. I'm going to go ahead and wrap up your reading for now. If this resonated, I am so honored and truly grateful to have resonated with you. Hit that subscribe button. If you like the vibe, that little notification bell will let you know every single time I'm energetically allowed to bring you message. And if you head over to my other platforms and give me a follow, I go live on my other platforms as often as possible. Currently working on some internet stuff, so prayers be sent to me. Wow, that sounded like a pirate. Head over to my other platforms. Follow me for lives. I heavily discount my live stream readings. Just note that if you ask me anything on Instagram or Facebook, it will be publicly posted. Sidebar. So you will want to make your questions discreet if you don't want anyone knowing, if you feel like they will one day stumble upon my page and you want to be what's the word? Have confidence. What is it? If you want to be concealed, if you want your identity concealed, that's it, not confident. If you want to have your identity concealed, you'll have to figure that out for yourself, because Instagram and Facebook, I do post those. TikTok, I don't do that. It's too big. So with that being said, reach out if you would like a personal reading. All of my other platforms are there in the channels as well as my new website. Reach out to me with an email if you have any questions. Hit that like button, the comments, the shares, all that helps me to energetically attune to you. So with that being said, I'm going to go ahead and leave it here for you beautiful Cancer babies. Love, light, abundance, positive vibes to each and every single one of you. I will see you very soon. Y'all take care.